Good evening. This is Indigo Soul Revelations, and I wanted to do a reading regarding Chiron in retrograde. So first I want to talk about Chiron. So in retrograde, so Chiron goes into retrograde on July 19th, and for some of us that's definitely tomorrow. And Chiron is the wounded healer. And so it's really a time to reflect on your wounds and what they are. If you're into astrology, you can read up about where Chiron was when you were born. So like for instance, Chiron was in Gemini for me. And then you determine like what house was Gemini in when you were born. And that is really to help you focus on that area you need to heal. This is also a time that it's not like you're gonna fix something. It's about accepting whatever that wound was or trauma and embracing it and utilizing that to empower yourself and to better understand how far it's brought you and to help heal yourself and others, and not to try to fix it or to try to like let it go. It's part of you. It's not something that you can fix, but it is something that you can embrace and use to your advantage. So I'll give an example. Because I grew up in a very diverse situation, I am able to really be empathetic to everyone's walk of life, no matter where they're at. So it helps me to see different perspectives and different points of view. Also, it helps me, I tend to be a mediator sometimes on things to help people see both sides of a situation or to consider other perspectives. So I really try to embrace what I went through so that I can connect with others, empathize with others, help them move through whatever their wound is as well. And so for me, my wound has helped me to become, and I'm still becoming and growing in that as I understand it, to become more of a universal healer. And so I challenge you during Chiron retrograde. It starts on July 19th and it goes all the way to December 23rd. So you've got several months to go through this exercise. So I really challenge you to figure out what is your Chiron and where is it, and what is that thing that you need to embrace that's going to empower you to move forward and to help others. So with that being said, I am going to pull a few tarot cards and see where it takes us. So I'm just going to ask Spirit for some guidance during this time, during this Chiron in retrograde. The other thing I wanted to say is that not only is it in Cancer, which brings out a lot of emotions, but also it's in Aries, which is interesting, because Aries is like, it's giving you the strength at this time to really reflect on what your wound is and to come to terms with it and to move through it and with it so that you can become more enlightened to move forward. So, all right, let's see what Spirit has to say for us today regarding Chiron in retrograde. All right, first one is Page of Cups. Oh, they're flying. We got Judgment, and we got Five of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Okay. So, Page of Cups is believing in the unbelievable. So it's like when the pigs fly, it's like really embracing like what you think is not possible is possible. And that's possible by releasing judgment of yourself. Whatever that trauma is, you have to release that. And maybe you have thought, like, this is impossible. This is never going to happen. I'm not even able to do that, because I'm seeing a lot of doubt right here with the Five of Cups. A lot of doubt about ourselves and others, or maybe you're able to see the wound in others, and you see people struggling with this. And sometimes, depending on what the wound is, it could be addiction, it could be negative thought processes, it could be a variety of things. And you see that either in yourself or in others, and you just think like, that's not possible. We can't release that. But the truth is that you can, and you can release that and release yourself and release to divine and divine timing as well. And you will have all that you desire, Nine of Cups, and you will have a fulfilling life. You just have to take that leap of faith. And really, you have to look within and release that inner wounded soul so that you can become the Nine of Cups and your best self, and to be better and to encourage others to be better. So I really love this message we're receiving from Spirit. So I'm asking kind of what deck to go to next. This was, by the way, if anyone's interested, this is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, if anyone's interested in this. And I haven't used this deck in a while, so I'm going to use this one. It's the Good Tarot, just to see what other, maybe some clarifying messages, or what we should really be focusing on during this time. I'm also going to read from the book on this one, because the interpretation of these cards is really awesome. Also, I love the art. These are by Paulette Baron Reed. I am a huge fan of hers, and the art is very like mystical and vintage looking, very like, I almost feel like 1920s, like retro vintage kind of look. Reminds me of like old Hollywood, almost old Hollywood pictures almost. So let's see. So Spirit, what should we really be focusing on with this message? What's the most important message you want to give us? What's the most important message you want to give us? All right, Spirit, what message is the most important thing that we should be focusing on during this Chiron in retrograde? Okay, we got 10 of Water. 10 of Water is also 10 of Cups, which is like so much love, happiness, spiritual fulfillment. So let me read this for you guys real quick. So 10 of Water. And I love this. It's like this awesome Buddha with these beautiful flowers around him. He's sitting in water. He's just so happy. Okay, 10 of Water. All right. So if we do the work and we really focus on what is our Chiron and how can we embrace that to make ourselves better, and so that we can heal not only ourselves but others and empower others, this is what will be the outcome. Serenity, peace, good fortune, and well-being. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I feel joy and express it to others as I look around and see all the love we share. I take pleasure in all I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took for me to get where I am. Embracing. I celebrate myself and all who travel the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. So I hope you embrace this Chiron in retrograde and that you receive your 9 of Cups and your 10 of Water. If you like this reading, I am doing personal readings, so feel free to send me an email. I will put that down in the description. And please like, share, and subscribe to this page. Thanks.